Three things every property owner should know about a professional land surveyor. Number one, professional land surveyors are governed by state and federal law. Most of the law is state law, and it requires us to do lots of different things in terms of record research, field work, how to produce the map and/or a survey report. And these are minimum standards. We have to do certain tasks at each stage of the survey. Otherwise, we could have our licenses suspended or revoked. So if you ask a surveyor, can you just set one corner? Can you just survey one line of my boundary? These are things that surveyors cannot do often because we're unable to determine the size, shape, and location of your property by just measuring a single line. It has to close. Number two, land surveyors are not attorneys. If you've got a dispute with your neighbor over a boundary or a road or an encroachment or something else going on, surveyors can absolutely help you understand if that is occurring, where it's occurring, how long it's been occurring, like aerial photography. But surveyors do not litigate and they do not mediate disputes. So if you've got a dispute with your neighbor or another surveyor or something else, you should probably contact an attorney. And that is going to be very important because the attorney represents you. The land surveyor usually does not. And that brings us into number three. When you ask, who is the land surveyor's client? Well, if you're paying him, you are the surveyor's client. But land surveyors are required by state law to put the health, safety, and welfare of the citizens of the state above anyone else. So even though you may be paying this surveyor thousands of dollars, the number one interest the surveyor always protects is the general welfare of the public. That means the surveyor does objective work, and unlike an attorney who represents you, the surveyor represents the public. So, in recap, the surveyor represents the public, not the person paying them. The surveyor cannot litigate or mediate disputes between you and your neighbor. And number three, the surveyor has to do minimum things on his survey. So just because you'd like a limited scope of services does not mean the surveyor can accommodate that. And if you keep those three things in mind, I bet it will help you prepare and get a survey that's going to be the absolute best it can be. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more.